Hi everybody, it's me, Jacob, library technician at the Longview Public Library. And today I'm going to introduce you to our week 4 pre-K packet theme, sleep time, bedtime, nap time, sleeping. Alright, so for this pre-K packet you'll need from home some markers and some scissors, and then of course you'll need your packet. Inside your craft packet you'll get this pre-K supplemental slip that has the songs and book recommendations and the literacy tip. You'll also get this outline of this mask, which is basically going to serve as your template. You'll get a piece of foam that doesn't have any adhesive on the back. You'll get a piece of foam that does have adhesive on the back. And then maybe some extra scraps of some more foam that thrown in. And a piece of yarn. Alright, so for this craft we're going to be making a nighttime sleeping mask. And the first step is to just take this template here and then cut it out in this shape, and then you'll lay this on top of the foam, trace it, and then cut it out. Alright, so I've got my mask cut out, and the next step is to decorate it. So you've got this adhesive foam in your craft packet that you can then cut into whatever shapes you want and then stick it onto your mask. So that's what we'll do next. Alright, so I've got my mask all ready to go. You can of course do more if you want. You can add as much of the foam as you want or make any design that appeals to you. I tried to make mine look grumpy because I know when I haven't gotten my rest, I turn into a grumpy person. So that's what I did for that. And now the last step is to poke some holes in the side, and you want to be kind of careful and have an adult help with this part. But you can just poke some holes in here, and you want to put them far enough away from the edge so that way if you kind of tug on it a little, it's not just going to rip through and ruin it. So I'm going to put it maybe half an inch or so on each side, and then I'm just going to run my yarn through and tie it together so that way I can wrap it around my head.
Jacob, you have to finish your video.
Oh yeah. Well, I think my mask turned out pretty good. Well, I guess the next part is that we need to do our songs. Alright, so before we get into our songs, I'm going to share our literacy tip with you, and that is that you can build some like blanket and sheet and like furniture forts, and then get in them and read stories in them for fun, and also pretend that you're going to go to sleep and like talk about like what you're going to dream about and like what you're going to think about before bed and stuff like that. It's just kind of a fun activity to do. Alright, and then our song is going to be This is the Way We Yawn and Stretch. It goes like this. This is the way we yawn and stretch, yawn and stretch, yawn and stretch. This is the way we yawn and stretch on our way to bed. So then we're going to do the action. And then we can do our next one, which is This is the way we take a bath. So, this is the way we take a bath, take a bath, take a bath. This is the way we take a bath on our way to bed. And then there's just more and more of these on as we take the steps to get ready for bed. Okay, and our next one is just a chant, and it's called Sleeping Time. And it just comes with some actions that you can do if you want. And so it goes like this. Down comes the sun, and up comes the moon. It will be sleeping time soon. Birds are quiet in their trees. Cows and horses rest on their knees. Sleepy children are tucked into bed with goodnight kisses upon their heads. Alright, and I've got 4 books for you for this bedtime theme. First one is Don't Let the Pigeon Stay Up Late, and it's words and pictures by Mo Willems. And so for this one, Pigeon is trying to stay up late and try to convince you, the reader, to let him stay up. But as you'll read, I don't think he lasts very long. The next one is called Good Night Already by Jory John, and it was illustrated by Benji Davies. And Bear here is trying to go to bed, but his friend Duck is doing all kinds of antics that keep him awake. The next one is called Noisy Night by Mac Barnett with pictures by Brian Biggs. And for this one, it starts out on the lowest floor and the activity that the person is doing and then they wonder what the person above them is doing. And it goes all the way up as they're all kind of getting ready for bed until you get to the top, and he is really upset because he wants to go to bed. But it's just a nice, short, and fun picture book. And the last one is Friday Night WrestleFest by J.F. Fox, illustrated by Micah Player. And so it's about this family who on Friday nights, they order pizza, and then they set up a ring in their house, and then they all wrestle before bed. And they do this until mom gets home, and then she joins in on the fun, and it's just a really fun, action-packed picture book. Well, thanks everybody for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed making your own sleeping mask, and I hope you get some good rest. You can pick up your pre-K packet at the lower floor desk or in drive-thru, and we'll see you next week for our next pre-K packet video.